Hello Toy Collector fans, Universal Toy Collector here and welcome to the channel. Join me in today's video as I go through my Christmas 2024 haul and recent pickups. So Christmas 2024 has come and gone. We are now in 2025. This video should have been done a little bit sooner, but what can you do? Well, I'll tell you what we can do for starters. Crack on with the video and let's have a look and see what we've got. Alrighty then, so we do have a fair bit to get through in this video, so let's get moving. First up, we have this awesome gift set that was sent over to us by Eric Lutz. Now, myself and Georgie on the 15th of December went down to Crawley near Gatwick Airport to meet up with Eric Lutz for the first time. And yeah, what a great guy. We spent a couple of hours having dinner, just chatting and catching up. And yeah, what a lovely man. And going forward, we would like to meet up with Eric again and this time have more than a couple of hours. So what he kindly brought over with him was this bag of lemon creams. And now that I've done this video, I can get this bag of lemon creams open and dunk them in my tea because I do like a good biscuit dunking in a cup of tea. Talking of tea, he's brought over this tin of tea bags from the Isle of Man. So, yep, looking forward to trying that. And then to drink it out of, he's brought us this ceramic mug. Now, I'm not too sure whether you can see that there or whether Eric's trying to tell me something there, but it's got Manx knob on there. So, marvellous. Thank you very much, Eric. Appreciate that. And then from the same company, Manx Knobs, we have this tin of hard-boiled sweets. So again, looking forward to trying those. So once again, Eric, on behalf of myself and Georgie, thank you very much. Like I say, it was awesome meeting you for the first time. What a great guy. And looking forward to interacting with you more in the future. Anyhow, that's the first item. Let's crack on and see what we've got next. So next up then, I had a parcel come through from Gary Moore all the way from the USA. And once I opened the parcel, I was greeted by these delights. So let's take a look, shall we? So here, first up then, we have this bald man's brush. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. As you can see, no bristles on there. This is for a bald man. So every morning I wake up, I take this and I slap myself around the head with it. Brilliant. So yeah, thank you very much. That has come in handy, so thank you. Gary also kindly included this Speed Champions McLaren F1 racing car. I do like a bit of papaya, but then again, that's just me being biased. And now that I've done this video, I can get this open and built. So, Gary, once again, thank you very much. Gary also kindly included this HasLab patch, and I've got to say a huge thank you for this, mate. So, for those of you who don't know, myself and Georgie attended MCM in London back in October last year, and bought a whole bag full of goodies. And on the way home, I decided that I was going to leave that bag full of goodies on the train. And in the bag, there was a HasLab patch from the Ghostbusters. Now, I was tempted at backing this HasLab project, but I didn't due to financial reasons and space. So what I'll do is no doubt in the future, spend extra amount of money on the secondary market to get this. But no, Georgie, I was only joking. Of course, I won't do that. Next up, he couldn't help himself, could he? A My Little Pony. Look at this. It's a multicoloured haired My Little Pony unicorn. And from what Gary was saying in the messages, I think the name is Bluebell. I don't know why they call it Bluebell. It's not blue, is it? But there you go. And apparently, it's got quite a backstory to it. So, yeah, Gary did say that he would explain that backstory and tell me all about it, but he hasn't quite done that yet, so looking forward to that conversation, I can tell you. And then last but not least, at the back we have this awesome issue 1 G.I. Joe Night Force comic there, so I do apologise the glare, but yeah, that is pretty cool. So I haven't, where am I going? There we are. I haven't read that yet, but that does look pretty fantastic, so I'll have to don my glasses and give that a good read. So Gary, again, thank you so much, mate. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you. Right, what else do we get? Okie dokie then. So next up we have this Star Wars 30th Anniversary Mace Windu and the G.I. Joe Classified series Cobra Island, Cobra Viper. And these were kindly sent over by Ron in the US of A. And Ron messaged me a good few weeks before Christmas and said that he was going to be sending a big parcel over with lots of different parcels for different people within the UK. Would it be possible for him to send me over the big parcel and then I could send the little ones off to the relevant people? I said, yes, absolutely not a problem. So there was a parcel in it for me and Georgie as well. And he said that we couldn't open it until Christmas Day. So that's what we did. So here is the goodies that Ron sent over to me. And like I say, we have this 30th Anniversary Mace Windu. It's got the gold font here and the gold coin. And I'm assuming that is the Chase variant. So yeah, really cool. Liking that a lot. Card back is in fantastic condition. The bubble, a little bit dusty there, but that's okay. But no yellowing. So really liking that. Spin it round. He's number 6 in the line. There's the awesome image of Mace Windu there. The figure out of the packaging. And here are some of the other figures that you can get within this line. So yeah, really, really cool. That is awesome. Liking that a lot. This, as with the rest of the 30th anniversary figures that I have in the collection, will be remaining on the card. So awesome stuff. Thank you very much, Ron. Then next up, we have the G.I. Joe Classified series, Cobra Island, Cobra Viper. This is the first time I've got my hands on this. So this was a Target exclusive. They were available in the UK, but by the time I got round to trying to pre-order this, it had sold out. And then, as usual, when things like that happen, you see it on the secondary market for absolutely silly money. So, yeah, I didn't get it. So, spin it round. You've got this awesome image down the side there with the Cobra logo, if you can see that at the bottom. Spin it round, and here's the back for the Cobra Island boxes. So yeah, pretty cool. I do like that image. I do think that's pretty good. He's number 22 in the line. And then again, you've got all the information there that you can go onto an app online and yeah, see all his stats and stuff like that. But yeah, what a great looking figure. I do like that. And this guy will also be staying boxed. So yeah, awesome stuff. So Ron, once again, thank you very much. I know Georgie will be doing some photos of her Christmas haul over the weekend. So, yeah, once again, Ron, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. Right, let's see what else I managed to pick up over Christmas. Next up, then, I have these awesome Hallmark ornaments, and they are of the Dark Knight and the Joker. And these are from my mother-in-law, so thank you very much. These are absolutely fantastic. They are Christmas decorations. However, I will be displaying these all year round because I do like myself a bit of DC, and I do like myself a bit of Batman and Joker. So this one here, I need to try and find a shelf somewhere where I can attach this and then I can have Batman hanging like so. So that is pretty cool. Liking that a lot. Thank you. And then we have Heath Ledger's Joker. And yeah, absolutely awesome. I do like that. He looks absolutely fantastic. So what a great character. I do like a bit of Joker. So there you go. Those are the Hallmark ornaments from my mother-in-law. And yeah, once again, a massive thank you. Right. What else did I manage to pick up? So next up then we have this Black Series Star Wars Episode 1 25th Anniversary Darth Maul and Sith Speeder. Absolutely fantastic figure. Really, really liking this. And once again, this is from my mother-in-law. So again, a huge thank you for this. Now I know in the past I've said that I'm cutting right back on Black Series, and I have to an extent. I will, however, carry on collecting anniversary figures or exclusive figures. So yeah, this is an anniversary figure and it looks absolutely fantastic. Darth Maul, one of my favourite characters within the Star Wars property. I do like the Sith Speeder as well, and I do have this in 3 3/4 inch as well. So this will be going on display as is. This is staying in the box because it's an anniversary figure. So yeah, really cool. That is fantastic. Liking that a lot. Spin it round, and then you have this awesome image of Darth Maul from the movie there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And this is the back. So again, an image from the movie and a little bit of information here and here. So yeah, decent. Really, really liking that. Spin it around this side. You've got that same image on the opposite side, just smaller, and then a bit of window here. So yeah, really, really cool. So yeah, what can I say? A huge thank you. This is going to look absolutely fantastic on display. And like I say, this is staying in the box. Right, let's move on and see what else I've managed to pick up. 2 seconds. So next up then, we have these retro style card backs of the G.I. Joe Classified series Scarlet and Recondo. These are from Georgie, and I've just got to say a huge thank you. These are fantastic. These card backs are such a kick in the nostalgia feels for me. Absolutely awesome. And Hasbro have nailed it with these figures. The card backs look terrific. The figures look great. So here's Scarlet. Again, it's really cool that we've got a decent looking Scarlet. The first one they did in this line was absolutely horrendous. But yeah, this is so cool. Liking her a lot. Wow. Absolutely brilliant. And then a decent card as well. Really thick card there. So that's not going to warp or bend. And then you spin it around. And then you've got the file card here. And then the other figures within the line. So the other one being Duke. So yeah, really, really cool. And then we have Recondo. And yeah, I'm glad they've done the original version of him. Because the first release of Recondo was from Tiger Force. Not really into Tiger Force myself. But yeah, when this was announced, it was like a no-brainer. Absolutely stunning. Liking that a lot. Again, spin it around. You've got Rekondo's file card here. And then again, the other figures within this wave. So yeah, really, really cool. So yeah, happy about those. They are going to be looking great on display. So I do have another Recondo. And I do have another Scarlet, which I'll be showing soon. So yeah, one will be staying on the card back, and then the other will be opened and displayed. So let's move on and see what else I've managed to acquire. So next up, again, we have some more retro style card back G.I. Joe Classified figures. That is Duke, and I have another Scarlet. Like I say, I do like 2 of each, especially these figures, so I can keep one on the card and one displayed. So we've had a look at Scarlet. Let's take a look at Duke. These are from my daughter, by the way, so a massive thank you. But yeah, again, it's great that we have a decent looking Duke. Again, the first one we had wasn't that great, was it, to be honest? But yeah, again, vintage style card back there. Really, really cool. And yeah, the figure just looks absolutely awesome. Really, really liking that. Cannot wait to get these open and displayed. Again, we have the file card on the back with 3 figures like the previous figures that I just showed. So once again, a huge thank you to my daughter for those. Like I say, I cannot wait to get these open and displayed. Right, I've got a couple more bits and bobs to show, so let's carry on, shall we? Next up then, as you can see, I have this YOLO Park AMK Pro Series diecast Optimus Prime, and this is part of the 40th anniversary of Transformers. I've got to say, I am stoked to be able to have this in the collection. Recently, I managed to acquire Megatron in this same line here from YOLO Park, and they do an absolutely fantastic job. He looks absolutely awesome. So I've got him on display now, and I have managed to get batteries for the figures as well, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, super stoked for this. Wow, really, really awesome. Liking this a lot. I'm liking the packaging. Again, you've got Optimus Prime here with the logo there for the Autobots. And then spin it around. And yeah, I cannot wait to get this displayed. So looking forward to that. And we'll take a closer look at the box and the figure in more detail when I eventually get round to taking this out. So once again, this was from Georgie, and I'm going to say a huge thank you. Really do appreciate it. Absolutely fantastic. And like I say, cannot wait to get this open. Right, let's just crack on and try and get this video finished as quick as possible. 2 seconds. Okie dokie then, so that is it with the Christmas gifts. These are now pickups, and on the 27th of December, myself and Georgie went up to NEC Toy Fair in Birmingham. We did meet up with a few other people, and I just want to give a big shout out to Simanga Fandanga and Anne-Marie. They travelled from Blackpool, and they were going to be heading down to NEC Toy Fair. Unfortunately, by the time they got to Manchester, all the trains from Manchester to Birmingham were cancelled. The earliest they could have got to NEC would have been 3:30. By that time, the Toy Fair would have been closed or closing up, so there was no point them coming down. So they had to turn around and then go all the way back. So, Si, absolutely gutted for you, mate. It would have been nice to have hung out with you again, and it would have been a pleasure to meet Anne-Marie for the first time. So, but no worries, always plenty more opportunities in the future. Right, let's crack on with the figures then. As you can see, we have this VC02 Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back Princess Leia in her Hoth gear. I do have this figure already carded. This one will be taken out of the bubble and put in the display. However, I have to say I'm not overly impressed with the amount of money that I paid on this. I could have got this cheaper. This is 2.0. So, yeah, this was about £35. So I managed to knock him down to 30. Even still, I think that's a little bit too much for this figure, especially 2.0. I will be looking at picking up the 1.0 version. I have seen that at other toy fairs going for silly money. Absolutely ridiculous. So I don't feel obliged to pay that kind of money at this moment in time. And then we have the TVC or VC134, which is the Princess Leia Boushh figure from Return of the Jedi. Again, an absolutely fantastic card back. Really liking that. Real nostalgia buzz when I see these cards. This is the first time I've had this TVC figure on the card back. I did have the original figure on card back, but the card was really, really beat. So, yeah, I'm not going to tell you what I did with that because some people might get upset because they're purists, which is fine. But it was my figure, so I could do what I want with it. Anyhow, yeah, so this one will be staying on card. I do have this figure loose, and that was from the Red and Black boxed Black Series line. Again, I'm with only one. I don't know why they done that. They should have stuck with these card backs all the way through, but there you go. But yeah, really happy to add this one to the collection, so that is pretty cool. And yeah, so those are my two TVC pickups from NEC Toy Fair. Right, again, I just literally got a couple of other things to show you, and then I'll be seeing the video out. So 2 seconds. So when we got to NEC Toy Fair, we met up with Adam Berry, the Real Toy Dude, and VTR Dave. And VTR Dave kindly gave us some swag. So I now have a VTR sticker. Apparently this is the old one, which according to him was super rare. So yeah, really liking that. That is so cool. So thank you very much. And then he's given us this badge as well. Again, thank you so much. And what I will do with this is put it on my little travel bag with the rest of the badges that I've been kindly given over the last couple of years. So VTR, thank you very much. Always a pleasure meeting up with you. And then Adam Berry, the ever generous Adam Berry, has given us this Action Force annual as well. So this is really cool. I'm liking the Havoc on the front there. A really cool image. Spin it around and it's the same image on the back. But that's all good. And then open it up. And this is just absolutely cool. Look at that for an image. Mate, what? So this is the 3rd annual I've got, I think, or the 4th annual. And yeah, these are just fantastic. I really do like these annuals. And the artwork in them as well. And again, just a real blast back to the past as a kid and stuff like that. And yeah, the stories were great. The art was great. And yeah, just wow. Happy days. Absolutely happy days. So cool. Adam Berry, and it's the end. Look, as you can see, the end. So I just want to say a huge thank you to VTR Dave and Adam Berry for those. Yeah, brilliant stuff. My annual collection is ever increasing. Like I say, I think I've got about 3 or 4 now, so really happy with that. Not too sure how many more I'll get, but there you go. Right, what else was there? Yes, I've got one more thing that I want to show you guys. So, as always, 2 seconds. Okay then, so before I go, I want to show you these Platoon Systems action figure stands, and these are from Anthony Sword over at the Imperial Communique. All I have to say is, wow. Absolutely fantastic. Now, we've all had issues in the past with figure stands. The modern day figures, the peg holes are so shallow that they will not fit on these figure stands. We don't have any issues with these. These are absolutely incredible. And there's different variety of figure stands as well. And I'll show you now. So here we have this one. Here, as you can see, the peg are placed towards the back of the stand. That's for figures that have the peg holes in the heels, but if they have peg holes in the toes, what you do, you spin it round and the peg holes will be at the front. And these are for a wide stance figure. So if you've got a figure that's got a wide stance, that's ideal for those. Then we have the same again. This time, this is for a figure with his legs closer together. So again, for the peg holes in the heels, if it's in the toes, you spin it around and then you can have the peg holes in the toes there. Absolutely incredible. Again, we have this one here, where if you have the peg holes in the middle of the foot and it's a wide stance figure, that will go on this stand here. And then again, for those figures with peg holes in the middle of the foot and they have a closer stance where their legs are closer together, that will fit on this one here. Absolutely fantastic. I do have a demonstration of a modern day Stormtrooper with the rocker ankles. We know the issues with that, so I'll get to those in a bit. But not only does he do them in black, he also does them in white as well. So if you've got a Hoth scene, you can put a figure there, or if you have a Tatooine scene with sand and stuff like that, you can put the action figure on there as well. But not only that, he also does them where if you're doing army building and you want them to stand together in a straight line, you have these ones here that can fix together like so. Absolutely incredible. I cannot recommend these highly enough, as I've said. And Anthony, you've done such a great job. And again, you have the different poses there where you can have the peg holes or the pegs at the back on a wide stance. These are in the middle and these are like with the feet closer together. But yeah, you do have the options. Absolutely incredible. Right, let me just show you the demonstration of the modern day Stormtrooper. 2 seconds. Okie dokie then. So this is the most recent version of the Stormtrooper with the rock ankles, and we know that the peg holes on the back of those feet are really shallow. So as you can see, this guy here is standing on these pegs without any issue at all. He's quite secure, so if I lift him up, he's not going anywhere. Absolutely fantastic, and these are a blessing in disguise. So I will say that Anthony kindly sent these over to me free of charge. I did offer to pay Anthony, but he was like not having any of it. I will say, however, going forward that I will be ordering more of these, and going forward these are going to be the action figure stands of my choice, so I will be using these in future. So Anthony, once again, these are absolutely incredible, mate. Well done. Not only does he do the figure stands for the 3 3/4 inch figures, he also does them for the 6-inch figures as well. So marvelous stuff. And what I will do is I will leave a link in the description below of the Platoon Systems action figure stands website, and also I will leave a link to Anthony Sword's Imperial Communique media socials as well. Awesome stuff. Right, okay, so that is it. What I'm going to do is try and get everything in front of us and see the video out. So again, 2 seconds. Okie dokie then. So here is my Christmas haul of 2024. Now, I've not got everything up here. I tried to get as much up here as possible. There are a couple of bits that I've left out, and I've left out my pickups because I bought those for myself. I wanted to make this about you guys. So I've got a little bit of everything from everybody that sent me gifts, family and friends. Just a massive thank you. Thank you so much. These are absolutely fantastic. These will have a place in the display. I will be doing a collection tour, full collection tour. It'll probably be in the next couple of weeks. I've got so much to do in the meantime. I've got figures to open and give overviews on, so there will be videos of those overviews coming up in the next couple of weeks. Get the display how I want it. There's still a little bit more that I need to play around with. Plus, I've got these bits and bobs and other stuff to add as well. So, yeah, you're probably going to be looking at the end of January. I'll try to get it done before the end of January. I don't want to keep putting it off and stuff like that. So, yeah, because what I'll do is I'll do the collection tour. Then within a couple of weeks, the display will change. And I want to try and minimize my changing of the displays. So, yeah, once again, a huge thank you to family and friends for their generosity and stuff like that. It's absolutely incredible. So, yeah, really happy with what I'm seeing in front of me. Cannot wait to get these lemon creams opened and dunked in a cup of tea. So, thank you, Eric. Yes, Adam Berry, the My Little Pony display will be featured in the collection tour. We need to work on a display for that, really. Again, I will say it, I'm not a brony. As I've said, people generously buy me these ponies. I embrace it. I welcome it with open arms. And yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, awesome stuff. And don't forget to check out the Platoon Systems action figure stands, link in the description below. Honestly, I cannot recommend these highly enough. These are absolutely fantastic. I've used some already, and they do look superb, and they make a hell of a difference with your figures. So yeah, awesome stuff, as in like posing and standing. So great stuff there. Anyhow, that is it for this video. So if you are new to the channel, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Apparently it does help the channel out. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate your support, your friendship, and your generosity. Keep saying it, but I really do mean it. So thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and we shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.